Oh, right. I left myself in a pit. Hey, what's up? Hey, gamers. Hey, gamers. This is episode 5 of my ground up survival, and I've decided I'm gonna do episode intros. I'm gonna do episode intros now, and outros and intros. I've devised a way to do intros and outros, and it is that I will record things in shorter sessions. So I can go like, oh, I'm playing the game, and then I stop like in an hour, and then I edit all of that. You know, as much as I am a gamer and as much as I love doing like extended unhealthy 13-hour gaming sessions, I've realized it's probably for the best if I don't do that. But yeah, hey gamers, welcome back. You know, when you're like editing yourself, you notice a lot of things about like the way you talk, your like speech patterns, and then also you like kind of, I don't know. I remember I was watching myself back and I was like, I was watching myself talk about this game's difficulty, and I was like, oh, you know, Minecraft's actually pretty hard. And like, I completely disagree with that now. It really isn't. And I think most of the learning curve is not like out of intentional difficulty, and more out of just like obtuseness. Like, yeah, new players struggle. That's not the fucking difficulty. Half of this fucking game is just knowing what you're doing. It's not really a skill thing as much as it is just like knowing the ways you can like cheese everything, strategies, stuff like that. I don't know what the fuck I was going on about, and I apologize for being wrong about that. You know, second thing I noticed is I oh my god, I don't know. I don't like the sound of my own voice. I think that's a pretty normal phenomena. Another thing. I am so fucking hard to edit around. I feel so bad for myself. I talk quickly and I try to fill all the dead air with entertainment. That's just how I am. Not just on video, no, like in real life. I hate silence in conversation. I hate silence so much. Like if I'm hanging out with someone, there will not be a fucking silent moment, I swear to god. I don't like, and people comment on it. They're like, man, you don't have to like talk all the time. It's okay. We can just be like quiet or whatever. But I don't know. I'm gonna drown for a fucking coal. For fucking coal. Like, out of all the fucking ores to drown for, coal is the stupid one, I think. Alright, rabbit hide. When the fuck are they gonna add the bundle back? I am praying and hoping that this is a very ironic thing to be saying, because the next update, they're gonna add bundles, and it was like announced at Minecraft Live. You know, everyone's just yelling at the screen like, oh, they're adding bundles again, idiot. I really hope I look like a fucking idiot and that they're adding bundles next update, but I know that's not the case. Speaking of things that I know pertaining to the next update, oops, I should probably bring this up at some point, but in between filming, I might have accidentally spoiled the update for myself a little bit. Oops. So let me get you like enlightened on my kind of like my journey, what I've had to do to like, you know, avoid all spoilers, right? So I had to create a new like YouTube account because like as it stands, the algorithm is like trained to feed me like Minecraft update shit. Basically, I started again with YouTube, right? Nobody who does anything Minecraft related, nobody who talks about Minecraft, none of that. I see a video, it has Minecraft in the title, I fucking do not recommend, not interested immediately, you know? And it was working well. It worked well for me, and I had like the neat little bonus of a decent YouTube algorithm again. Like for years, I fucking had like a bullshit, stupid YouTube algorithm that I don't like. Oh shit, you don't want to fucking let a creeper get like... If you let them fall, they'll like shorten their fuse and blow up on top of you. Now that's what you get for existing. Okay, that's what I get for existing in the same world as you. You despicable, disgusting, rotting, burning... What the fuck? But yeah, it was working great, and I had the bonus of like clearing, you know, like 15 years worth of stupid recommended content or whatever from like my old viewing history, or like someone I subscribed to 10 years ago that YouTube is still like cramming down my throat or whatever. I'm finally getting like indie creators recommended to me again. I'm finally getting like people under like, you know, 100k subs showing up, which is also, I think, to be fair, like part of that is I feel like the modern YouTube algorithm is like way better about recommending like smaller creators. Like I swear to God, I didn't used to get like small video, like I get videos with like 100 views on them, which is insane. Like I never used to get that until like this year. Anyways, here's the part where I get spoiled, right? One of the channels I keep around, and you know, don't judge me for this, but Fiznom, the fucking FNAF Plus, former FNAF Plus developer, he's a channel I like watching. I like his like style of like, he's a funny little guy. I think sometimes he can be like funny, and he's just, I find him entertaining. So anyways, I subscribe to him because he like never fucking plays Minecraft. You know, he's just a streamer I like watching, and lo and behold, Minecraft Live rolls around, and fucking Fiznom of all people is like, hey, I'm making a Minecraft Live watch along stream, Yahoo, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? And so I get the fucking I get the mob, the fact that one of the fucking mob vote mobs is probably a crab spoiled for me, because the fucking thumbnail for that screen has like 3 PNGs of like real life animals. And I'm pretty sure those are like the mob vote ones, and I only remember what the crab. I don't remember what the other two were, but yeah, that fucking sucks. And then after I unsubscribed to this guy, you know, because he broke my heart, by spoiling that, and I can't. Anyways, I get a fucking community post in my recommended, like months later, out of nowhere from Fiznom, and it's like, I've been really enjoying watching videos about the Minecraft, like the new Minecraft Redstone update. I'm like, you motherfucker, holy shit. So yeah, I like had to like don't recommend channel on Fiznom, and I still don't think it's gonna like fully work. Like the other day I got a clip from like a Fiznom clip channel that someone made. And that's why I've been so cautious, because like if you just, as soon as you fucking watch somebody one time, or even worse, if you're subscribed to somebody like one time, YouTube will not fucking let off like on that. Like you unsubscribe and it's like, it doesn't matter. You're basically still subscribed in the eyes of YouTube. It sucks. I'm hoping that, you know, I'm being like gaslit, and it has like my, you know, one of my things, maybe it's like the 1.20 update where it's like no official theme, but it like has a lot of redstone related features. That's what I'm hoping. I mean, either way, I mean, a lot of redstone related features would be awesome. And this is like an awfully suspicious, like in hindsight now, it looks kind of like crazy that I made a Minecraft series about like learning redstone before the, you know, redstone update apparently. So sorry if I spoiled the update for people who are trying to be spoiler free, because, you know, the whole fucking conceit of the series is that I'm staying spoiler free, so I'm kind of breaking my, I don't know. Anyways, I'm sorry if that turns out to be correct, but it is kind of interesting to have somewhat of an idea about the next update, you know? Like, having no idea is cool too, like, cool and ideal, you know? Ideally, I'd, like, want to have no idea, but, like, having some idea is, like, you know, kind of, like, equally cool in a different way if you think about it, right? Because it's, like, you kind of have something to speculate. This is kind of how I feel about, like, Minecraft updates in general. Like, I feel like this is why I feel like the whole like unthemed thing is kind of, Mojang is kind of shooting themselves in the foot with that. Like it does mean people don't get fucking like, you know, angry because you didn't fulfill the update's theme or whatever. You don't get a wild update situation again. And I like overall it's not that big of a deal, but I think for like building hype, the current system is kind of like bullshit. Just because like it's kind of hard to build hype when you don't have like an idea. Like I remember Cave Update, you know, got announced at 2020, and you had a shit ton of like speculation videos. Like there were a shit ton of like videos like, oh, what sort of cave related stuff could go into a Cave Update? And that's, the community likes having update themes. Update themes are good for marketing, for one, and they're good for like hype building, because it's like people have some sort of like framework to go off of. It's like, okay, well, for like this update they would add this kind of feature, you know? And with 1.20, I didn't see as much of that, because it's like you just got given the nebulous, vague, like theme of like intrinsic motivation and like creative expression, which is like I didn't see anyone make fucking like theory videos about like, oh, what kind of like, I didn't see anyone do that. I swear to God. And maybe, so, like plenty of people did and I didn't see it, but like I swear to God. I don't know. I think it kind of kills that culture though, the culture of like, let's I'm going to make a hypothetical feature like what could be in this update. My idea, like what I would do if I were making insert version here. And it's kind of sad you can't really do that like anymore. That's kind of sad. Like you can do it, in retrospective. Like I could go now like what would I have done for a Trails and Tales update. I've seen people do that type of thing, but it's just not as cool. And it just isn't it sucks for like building hype. It I don't know. I think it kills hype. Anyways, I don't know. That's part of why I did this whole challenge, because I don't think I'm missing out on too much. Cuz like I don't know, before it was like a huge fucking experience. It was a big deal. It was like a huge community thing to be like part of the community while an update was like being developed. Nowadays, I don't feel like it's as special. But yeah, I just wanted to like come clean about that. Cuz like I don't want, well, and I posted it on my Twitter, so it'd be kind of like it'd be weird if I was like on my Twitter I'm like, "Oh, hey, I got like the update spoiled for me. God damn it." And then like I didn't, mention that at all. Like that would be pretty fucking sus in my opinion if I didn't fucking bring that up in the video. I don't think it's that big of a deal. It doesn't ruin it. Like I'm still doing the challenge. I'm still doing the fucking no spoiler thing. Don't fucking spoil the update. Like I figure I will like get as little as possible spoiled, there's only so much you can like protect yourself from when you live in the world and you use the internet and you watch YouTube videos all day and you have a algorithm on every social media site built to like feed you Minecraft shit. I'm still not using Twitter. I think Twitter would be like impossible to curate, and B, like it's just fucking Twitter. Like I've been so much happier ever since I quit Twitter. This is such a weird seed. I don't know if it's it's probably just the render distance, but I swear like mega taiga, swamp, iceberg, like frozen ocean, snowy plains, and then we got a fucking like some kind of snowy, I don't know, it's kind of weird, I think. Anyways, we got the Curse of Binding chestplate, which is kind of I thought I would have died by this point. I usually die so frequently that like Curse of Binding isn't an issue, but is this a problem I'm gonna have to actually deal with? Holy shit. I'm being fucking punished for like being good at the game for once. But yeah, I was looking at my footage and I'm like, I completely don't relate with myself from the past. I just, like, why was I was like watching it and I'm like, why am I going back for my shit? Like, cause I'm like, I guess I'm in like the heat of the moment or something. But it just looks so fucking stupid to me now. It's like, oh, why did I fucking do that? I just keep rushing in to like my death and then I have no fucking items. You'd think I'd be like, oh, I'm like completely ill-equipped. I'm just gonna die again. It was so frustrating to watch. I'm like, God, I suck. I can make a banner. I can make an ominous banner shield for some reason if I wanted to. It's fucking stupid. Don't do that. Let's decorate the portal though. Oh, did that burn? The other gate? Oh no. We really need to like check for lava under it, because like we clearly haven't gotten rid of all the lava yet. Later. Or just better yet, don't fucking base like right on top of the lava pit. Like put the portal here. Like the chest isn't even all the way full. I can just move a ton of shit off. Like yeah. In fact, like this is like such a fucking stupid spot for a base. Like it's so boring here. Look at that. Oh. Let's find somewhere better, actually. I think that's what we do this episode. Find a better base location. Where do we base? Probably somewhere in this area, right? Because, like, I don't know. Being like, close to the... Well, if I make a raid farm, I probably don't want to be, like, too close to the... I want to be close to this, right? I want to be close to... Well, there's a swamp there. That's the one that matters. It has the witch hut. We can make a witch farm. I don't know how to do that, but I could improvise. I know Mumbo Jumbo cleared out like an entire fucking, you know, giant area for it, which is like not necessary technically if you like spawn proof it, but it's like so hard to fucking spawn proof, especially nowadays. Like, imagine trying to fucking spawn proof all the caves. I don't know. We could still have a witch farm without being like peak efficiency, you know. I'm not in it for like the you know, optimization. I'm just trying to make my own take on like a farming redstone, you know. Yeah, I think I like this area. It's got like the spruce tree kind of thing going on there. Like I don't know. It's a good hill. That's kind of, you know, aesthetically nice. I like that place. You got the crazy terrain there, but that's kind of ugly. You know, I don't know. It's like cool, but it's not where I want to live. Honestly, the mega taiga would be kind of interesting. That sounds kind of fun. I really need more shit. But yeah, we should move before we get too settled in here. Otherwise, it's gonna just be even more of a hassle. I think, honestly, let's scout things out. Like, let's not just, like, sit here and fucking talk. Let's, move around. Let's scout. I do like the, like, old growth spruce biomes. Those are awesome. Don't have bones. I think originally they were called redwood biomes, right? Like, they were literally just called redwood forest. Like, everyone was always like, oh, we need, you know, we need the redwood forests. We need the, what's the official name of those trees? Sequoia. That's yeah, we need like sequoia trees. We need like, you know, the redwood forests. And I don't fully agree. We're doing just fine with like spruce. Like the reason we don't have another type of deciduous trees, because we technically, like, we don't really need one. Although an interesting fact about these biomes is that they're called internally, they're called old growth spruce and old growth pine. I feel like a fucking nature guide person, because like, this is old growth spruce. You can tell because it's got the, you know, many layers, whereas old growth pine is more like those trees where it collects near the top. I think they both like to generate like right next to each other, so like you'll get, I think that's why we have like, you can't fucking see anything in this rain, can you? I'm so sorry. I should really get the fucking, in fact, I'm gonna actually make use of the fact that I'm in an edited video and actually change it right now. Watch. Alright, gamers, we're fucking back. Wow, look how it's okay. It doesn't look as cool a little bit, but it's so much easier to see. Holy shit. I can actually fucking see things for, oh my god, for once. Oh my god. I'm about to be killed though by several things. I think we get some food. I think we set up. Do we want to live here? I don't even think we want to live here. Like, I don't know. It's like pretty, but it's very, like, it would be very samey. I don't like the idea of living somewhere where like everywhere around me is the same fucking biome. I like seeing multiple biomes in like the same area, you know? Like, what's the fucking point of living in such a like rich and diverse set of environment, like a world with so many biomes, if I'm not even gonna fucking take advantage of it, you know? If I'm just gonna live in like the fucking old growth taiga, like, I don't know. Also, because we are currently at like not even 1.5 hearts, and you know, it's the middle of night and I got no food. I think I might sleep, just because we're not in the situation to be, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I think maybe we go and sleep, maybe. Why does it sound like my fucking voice is like robotic? I don't know what it is, but like something about like the way I'm hearing my voice is like, it sounds like I'm talking through a fucking fan to myself. I don't know why I'm hearing that. I'm having a stroke or something. I don't know. Look at that. See, this is why this is why my friends live and I die, because they actually use beds. Man, it's like, it's insane just how you can light things on fire, and that's just a weird fucking, I love that mechanic. It's great. It is kind of evil though and cruel. You know, I thought this game cared about animal cruelty. I don't know. Insert, like, I don't know. Ooh. Minecraft is so animal cruelty opposed to why they have the riding off the cliff achievement. I don't know. Because it's a fucking pig. We don't give a shit about pigs. I honestly, like, if you look at the track record, right, basically, ooh, this is nice. Ooh, I actually fucking love this. Holy shit. Like the coastline, oh, this is actually lovely. I love this. Okay. This is like how it's like to be in Alaska. Oh my god. Oh, that is so pretty. Look at that. Like, you can't fucking deny that's gorgeous. It kind of, honestly, I think some biomes in this game just like stick out like a sore thumb compared to the others. It's weird seeing like the fucking hyper, detailed, or relatively like way more detailed, like mega, old growth spruce biome right next to a fucking normal taiga or like the normal forest. Like, compare the two. The difference is insane, and it's like look at this. Like the podzol, the coarse dirt, the mushrooms everywhere, the fucking like giant trees, the boulders. Yeah, like the mossy cobblestone. Like if you didn't, if I had been put in a fucking coma from like, 1.5 to like now, and you told me like this was actually a mod, like this biome was just like a mod biome and it had been added by a mod, I would have fucking believed you. It's like way more detailed. It's like uncanny. I don't know. I feel that way about old growth, like spruce, this biome. Mangrove swamp. Mangrove swamp is like way more detailed than everything else. I'm trying to think of like a third biome. I think the lush cave is really like detailed, but it works because it's like isolated to some extent. It's like underground, so you only see it like in the context of caves. I think the lush cave, like when you see it on the surface, it does kind of look weird, or just in general. I don't know, and even underground, like it looks really pretty. I'm not saying any of the biomes are like not pretty. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow, holy shit. That's nice. Also, I love meadows. I might live in a meadow. It's one of my favorite biomes. It's so weird how like, it's crazy how like sometimes you don't need, oh shit, stay the fuck away from that. But it's kind of cool how you can have a biome that's so nondescript, and it's like, I don't know, it's my favorite. I think my favorite biomes in this game are like meadow, any of the mountain biomes, basically anything added in like 1.18. Those biomes are great. I love dripstone caves. They're awesome. I don't know. Forests are kind of vanilla. They're kind of like, okay, they're eh. They're a little basic though, I think, fuck. Oh. I'm so used to being on like low health, I was convinced that was gonna kill me. I think this game could use like a wild update, but actually wild update, I swear to God, my conspiracy to this day is that the wild update was originally going to be like an all-purpose biome update, and then the deep dark got pushed into it, and it kind of crowded it, and pushed out all the other biomes that were going to get updated. Because like the concept art showed other biomes. Like I don't know. And it's like very obvious that they didn't plan for like 1.18 to be split the way it did like already. So it's I don't know. That's my personal conspiracy. But it does probably mean that we aren't getting like a proper wild update for like ages, and that's kind of sad. God, this is pretty though. I think we could live on top of the hill, but honestly, I think like it's equally valid to just live in like the fields and then have the view of all the hills. Like that's a problem with living in like the mountains. You don't get to see the mountains. So I think maybe we don't live on the hill. We live like here. Honestly, like this is really gorgeous. Wow. It's crazy how, just like, look at this. Ugh. 1.18, greatest update of all time. I take back what I said about the Nether update. I think Nether update is still the best executed, but like, I think my personal favorite is 1.18, just because like, general terrain, like, oh my god, changing the shape of the terrain, that is like That's like a feature made with like me in mind. That's like the type of thing I don't know. I don't know. I'd live for fucking technical overhauls like that. 1.18 was so fucking great. Oh my god. It just breathed life into like the entire fucking game. Like everywhere, the entire fucking game. I love it. I love it. Okay, don't let it get into the fucking water. Idiot. There we go. 8 fucking steak. Let's go. I don't know why I have to swear in between every word. Is that a tall birch forest? Oh, is that a tall birch forest? Hello? Yeah, tall birch forest is great. Love that. I remember when 1.19 was being developed, I didn't explore any of my tall birch forests because I was like, oh, they're going to update it later. I don't know. I think either... Ooh! A, that was a beautiful moment. B. Wow. I mean, that's a sign. You know, it's not perfect, but it's like good enough. It's a fucking gate. Look at that. We gotta at least make like a forest path or something that like goes through these trees. This reminds me of like a real life path I went on once. This like I went on this one like walk down a, you know, path. I know I'm being very descriptive here. And like there were trees and they kept arcing like together. They made like a kind of archway. It was like I distinctly remember thinking like I remember it was like the first time I really appreciated nature. Like before that I didn't give a shit about nature. But I remember in that moment I'm like, "Oh, I get it. I get it now, you know, Danny DeVito image." Like I was and like I was in 3rd grade when that happened. I think I was like way too old to be suddenly I don't know. I think kids don't care, like a lot of kids don't care about nature. I don't think that's like terribly unusual for like a, you know, 3rd grader to not give a shit about nature. That's actually pretty normal. I kind of like that hill. And that is like some fucking classic Minecraft shit. The lava going down the side, the, you know, plain trees on... I don't know. What do we think? What do we think? Do we build like a giant-ass like pillar so we can like better, I don't know, survey everything, see which area we like the most? I think so. That seems like a fun activity. Oh, that is gorgeous. And we got the archway thing. Okay. I mean, that's nice, but it's not... Yeah, I think I like this area better. What, like, right? But I don't know about for building a house. Like, I think I still like this area. I like being able to see it, but I don't know if... This is kind of an awkward landmass, and I think having, like, a house here would kind of stick out, or it would look kind of odd. Whereas, like, right here is, like, perfect. It's... Like, look at that. There's a river, like, surrounding it. It's like an island, basically. I think that connects, but still, you know. It's like this... I don't know. It's like a perfect, basically cleared off island. Like, this is... If we're going to build a fucking base, I think here is where we do it, right? Like, it's just... It's perfect. It's big enough for something, like, actually substantial to be built. Listen, I was thinking, and I'm like, oh, well, we got to take advantage of, like, the cool biomes we got. Honestly, you know what I think right now? I think, fuck those biomes. Who gives a shit about, like, oh, mega taiga? I remember enjoying this game back before, like, I mean, you know, not before those biomes got added, but back before I'd really, like, I don't know, seen them, back before they generated as frequently. So I was like, it was all just forests every time I played. Forests and, like, plains, and that was it. And I was happy. I was fucking happy living in a plain-ass forest. I have good nostalgic memories of finding a, like, hill in a forest, a big hill, big for the time. It was, like, that big. I built into, like, the side of this, like, little forest hill. I have so much nostalgia for that. Like, come on. I gotta, you know, what's wrong with the fucking basic-ass Minecraft biomes? I think it's fine to build it in a fucking plains biome. That's Minecraft. That's, like, the essential Minecraft experience, making a fucking base in a plains biome, you know? I could probably fucking punch that guy to death. I knew it. What a fucking pathetic weakling. Although, Now that I've talked about that, I almost do I want to make the base right in the middle, or do I want to make the classic like take advantage of pre-existing terrain that you know, to do your base for you, you know, like, because that's what I originally did, you know. I just made a base using the pre-existing kind of cave, you know, caves weren't as big back then, but I just used like the cave in the side of that like cliff. So do I want to, that was like my classic thing, find a forest biome, find like one of those, fuck, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, oh god, that's bad, that's really bad. Like, luckily I was in a fucking water, in a river, so, oh, witches are only bad if they can sneak up on you. That's my fucking hot take. Like, if you can rush them, they're fucking weak. They're pathetic as hell. And they're nothing to be afraid of. But if you fucking let them, you know, they're like Batman. Much like my Batman analogy, you know. Witch with prep time. That's the scary thing. Honestly, it'd be cool if she could drink, like, resistance or, like, actually, like, good shit. See, yeah, that sucks. Usually I don't have that problem. Oh my god, that is a lot of fucking poison. Where the hell are my cows? Holy shit. And now it's like gone by the time we fucking drink it. Oh my god. Yes! Malohi, let's fucking go. I like Malohi. I think that's... That's really sad. It's fine. And we died again. We have 10 deaths now. That's sad. I don't know why the fuck... I mean, I was gonna say I don't know why the fuck I always, like, bait out skeletons to get, like, music discs. Because that's, like, half of my deaths just trying to get that. Instead of just not engaging with mobs. But it fucking works. I've gotten, like, half decent at it. Like, look, I got a fucking music disc right there. I usually end up with, like, all of the music discs, you know, playing this game just casually without even, like, trying especially hard to get them. Just because it's, like, something I passively farm for or whatever. Emerald? Hello? It's a rare fox, you know, item that they can carry. I am taking so much fucking damage just for, like, a shitty food source. Yeah, I think... I mean, this is a nice neighborhood here. Ooh, and you got the nice blue ocean. I hated... Let me tell you something. I hated pre 1.13 water. Oh my god. I do not miss that whatsoever. It was so fucking ugly. I remember it was like purple. It was like it was like indigo, like deep indigo. It was like the same fucking color as like Minecraft Steve's pants. I hated it. I hated it so much. It also, like, it wasn't that transparent. I kind of as much as I like the update aquatic, honestly, hot take, I think the water would be better if it was less transparent. Like, I kind of think this is, like, way too see-through. Like, this is, like, crystalline, which is, like, kind of cool for, like, underwater builds and being able to see things underwater. It's, like, I understand for, like, having it as, like, an option or, like, I don't know. I could understand why, like, if you're, like, a YouTuber and you, like, want things to be clear, you'd, like, want water to look like this or whatever. But, like, I don't know. I don't like how see-through water is. It's pretty, but it's like, it just looks kind of weird. Bunnies. I can get rabbit hides and make nothing out of them. Oh. Hey, we could find a trail rune here. This is one of the biomes it spawns in. Hey, this is the kind of shit you get from, like, following every fucking development cycle, like, religiously. Malohi, am I right? Oh my god, I played this game way too fucking long. I don't give a shit about steak. Please, chest. I need storage before this shit despawns. But yeah, I don't know what we build yet, but I know we build something. And this is, like, about the perfect spot for it, I'd say. Nice and flat, you know. See, the problem with a blank slate is that you don't get to cheat. A blank slate, you gotta make a cool looking build because you don't have any cool terrain that it's on to, like, supplement your build. But you know, I'm nothing if I'm not, like, I don't know. I like challenging myself. It's okay. I'll figure something out. I'll make something cool. You watch. Alright, gamers. I think I'm gonna head off now. I think this is the end of the episode. Hey, look, it's an outro, and I totally didn't forget to record one, and Totally, the sugarcane. Oh, I just did that, off camera, and then I broke it all for the next episode, and then I replanted it all in the exact same way. Ignore my different hotbar and the bad omen effect. I'm definitely not recording this outro like way after the fact because I forgot to, so I'm going back into to the world to do that because that would be silly and irresponsible and negligent. So yeah. Anyways, end of episode 5. Hope you enjoyed. All right.